Hello, my name is Barbara Ray, and I'm the director of the Center for Policy Planning and Performance. This is the second short introductory video that discusses some of the interesting ways that we approach social change and that how we approach change in organizations. And the first tip was about how to think of the organization as a living system and the things that might influence it to get change done. The second set of tips is about how you as a change agent can be more effective. So one, find the change that's already happening. It could be a response to that external pressure or that external impetus from the environment, or it could be something that's already happening that you know is happening. Are you changing the orientation? Are you updating the handbook? Are you introducing a new communication tool? Are you trying to do outreach to a new group? So what's already happening? We don't think DEI work can be effective if it's a one-off or an add-on. So find what's happening, work within the breathing of the organization, and identify where you can enter the system, the process. The second is to think of and ask about what are the good stories? What change happened that people are proud of, that really worked, that it's sustaining? And also, what should you avoid? We're thinking that you should design your change process to bring in, to build on the things that worked and that people feel good about, and to avoid the things that people don't want to ever do again. So ask the question, find the culture of the organization, and build on it. The third is, do you have a team that can effectively implement the change process? If you do, terrific. We ask you to think about criteria if you're going to select a new one. Make sure that you have a cross section of the organization, bringing people to the table who are not usually there in decision making roles, but who will be impacted by the change that you're going to create. Make sure that you might bring in external agents, external expertise that you don't already have in-house. Bring in somebody who can help make the decision. Maybe that's a team lead, maybe that's a department head, maybe that's someone who's been delegated a task to complete. And we can help you build that team, but we also want you to think about some of the criteria for some of the team members. The fourth question is, think about the macro timing of the change effort. We know that when governors are elected, they appoint new commissioners. So we know that existing commissioners and department heads get a little anxious about job security during those times. We know that sometimes a new executive director is brought in with the expectation of implementing a new strategic plan. So that's an ideal time for you to do your work. But we also know some leaders come in and they want to put their own thumbprints on the plan. And so hold off if you in the process of bringing somebody in. And an audit might not be the ideal time to about changing the budgeting process to an outcome-based format. So think about the macro things that are going on and build your change process to either take advantage of them or avoid them if you think they're going to be impacted in a negative way. So with those four tips, we think you can be a more effective change agent and your change process is going to be more effective in the long term. Thanks, and you can reach us again at www.effective.org, and we look forward to working with you.